And we're back. Welcome to the Cargo Lytx Score Challenge, sponsored by DMC. I am your host, Malcolm Stiers, and I have given with me the lovely talent.
Love me, hate me, either one. I'll be here till the end of time.
You're supposed to say your name, Derek. Derek Puckett, everyone. All right, Derek.
My reputation precedes me.
Yeah. So last week we had a big Sweet 16 competition. I am going to toss it over to my co-host here and let him kind of go over the OTR the short haul bracket. My bad. Yeah. It's a conflict of interest for him anyway, but it's whatever.
Right.
So go ahead and take it away,
The
Derek.
Sweet 16 short haul bracket. It was sweet and salty, let me tell you. Sweet for the winners and salty for the ones who got left in the dust.
Hey, what's your favorite salty food, Derek?
Pub chips.
Pub chips. From where?
Granite Falls Brewery.
Sounds pretty good, man. But I'm more of an Old Hickory Tap Room guy with that hot blue cheese.
I got to rep the hometown.
Yeah, go ahead. Continue, Derek.
There were 3 ties in the Sweet 16 bracket, all at 0, out of the 8 matchups last week, and all were decided by revenue. It was a slugfest, let me tell you. David Sumter beat A.J. Quinn. Oh, man, you're going to have to cut that part out. Osman and Henry. Oh, God. All right. Cut that part out, too. There were 3 ties, all at 0 out of the 8 matchups. All were at 0, and all were decided by revenue.
Now that Derek has screwed this up royally several times, I'm going to actually finish where he left off. So there were 3 ties, all at 0 out of the 8 matchups last week, and all were decided by revenue. David Sumter beat the mathematician A.J. Quinn. Osman ended up taking over and winning against the R&B switcher, the sweet sounds of Henry Jensen. And then James Miller, a.k.a. Jimmy, took it to Dan Boss and left him in the dust, while Tom Mendenhall edged out Infinity Uncle Steve Hammonds. Gerald Stevens was declared the winner against our local driver, Don Don't Call Me Savu. And then we had Thomas Klein, who took it to his competition, Carlos Turches. David Hartline took it to Derek's grandpa, Michael Janney, and then that was by 1 point. And then Matthew Perkins bested Uncle Larry Leatherpants by 6 points.
My 1 remaining.
Derek, do you think you can handle the OTR side of this?
Let's
give it a shot. All right, you roll, baby.
Listen, what a week of Sweet 16 action for Cargo Transporter's OTR fleet. We had 4 ties this time, and as OTR is, they were decided by mileage. In the face-off between Vinnie Van Cor and Roswell Morgan, the difference between the two was a mere 80 miles, 80. Ron Bowling, the Belleville Beauty, who has bothered his fleet leader nonstop 24/7 to get constant updates about his miles, his scores. He has not went home since this competition started.
He spent more time in my office than he has at his house.
That's not kidding. There, he has seen his rearview mirror more than he has seen his wife.
We know you're watching, Joan. We love you.
Ron had a bit more breathing space there with 127 miles separating him from old Kevin O'Kelly. The luck of the Irish was not on his side this week. Floyd W. went up against Williams went up against Michael and won. Floyd is the last remaining Anderson driver in the OTR bracket. Kevin Martinez.
I gotta help this guy.
Just bear with me, guys. The sole remaining Charlotte driver overtook his competition, Rick Brown, with a solid win. Philip Smith put up a good showing, but once again, Miles decided Vince Thornquist the winner. In other matchups, Dustin Hager drove past his competitor, Craig Swinney, while Mike Carter scored less than his competition, Andrew Sterling. Both had been at 0 for the previous 2 weeks. Amanda Prince, one of the 2 females remaining, won against her competition, Frederick Stevens.
It's been pretty crazy just to be able to see, how close we are, how safe we are.
I mean, it's 1 or 2 trips winning these weeks, every single week. It's just an extra trip here and there.
And they're safe trips. So many zeros on this bracket. I mean, You want to see the real bracket? Come to Shelly's office.
just
She's got the
proves
brackets in here. Got points.
you can
see
do it.
Katie. We will
A
show
zero
you.
score is not impossible. It's not out of reach for anybody. It can happen. We have the people here that can do it, and you can too. I believe in you.
Definitely. So, that's it. Wrapping up the Sweet 16. We look forward to, the continuation of this wonderful, safe competition. And good luck to everyone that's still in it, and stay safe.